We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Stephen Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Stephen Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup. Great curveball and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Stephen Strasburg's.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's set and the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, and there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Digging in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Cespedes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth from the New York Yankees, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Correa has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
From the belt, the pitch. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Strasburg on 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on MLB Network. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him close. The 2-2 locks him up for strike three. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Harrison, the runner at second with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Betts, but he can't get there. It's over his head. Harrison rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Ryan.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to right. Altuve ranging into the outfield. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth from the Colorado
Here's
Rockies.
Charlie Blackmon now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. The NL leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way.
No balls and a strike to count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A 1 pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
So stepping in, Jose Abreu. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 2-1. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, and she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Corey Seager. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Seager stands at second with no outs. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Here's Carlos Santana now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 2 for 3. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He stays alive, still 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Buster Posey now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Trout on the run, and that retires the side. NL leaves 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
At center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Altuve, base runner at first with one out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. No offer from Stanton. It's ball four, so he'll head down to first. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. AL leave a pair. They still trail 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 41, Chris Sale.
Josh Harrison stands
Leading off for the
in. He
National
singled and
League.
scored in his first
Second
appearance in
baseman,
this one.
Josh Harrison.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two and two.
2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Correa. And there's one down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey
In is
Votto.
Joey Votto now. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Missed with a slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Right fielder number 34.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Sale into the windup. The 2-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
NL down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 11, Garvin.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors thus far for the American League. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Rick Ryan.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, Charlie Blackmon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Comes set and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
The batter, number 5.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bryant over at second. Blackmon at first. 1 gone. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Working for the punch out and the offering. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Hit this one hard the other way, and that's through. A base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Number 28, Buster.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. National Leaguers out in front, 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's
Leading
0
out
for
for the
1 thus
American
far.
League.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there, and that retires the side. American League goes down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 40, Luis Severino.
Josh Harrison stands in. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Gaddis corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're up 2-0. Jake Arrieta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Seager loves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. It's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the American League, number 45, Garrett Cole.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant.
Leading off for the National League, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. The 2-1 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
He pulls this one into right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, his career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Over to first, Cole, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Second baseman, John.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Cespedes, the runner at third. Santana on second. Posey is over at first with one away. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And it's Joey Votto now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Garrett Cole, just 3 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The run scores from second. It's 8-0.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We're through 6 full. It's the National League 8 and the American League nothing. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the National League, number 73, Felipe Rivero.
Wilson Ramos is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Called strike over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Mookie Betts. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Rivero is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Nope. A fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Payoff pitch one more time. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 home. Popped him up. Santana has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Zach Britton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Zach Britton.
Travis Shaw is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit hard on the ground at 3rd. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Lays off there, 1-0. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Ozzie Albies will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the National Leaguers as the lead holds at 8-0. Travis Shaw is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Number 21, Travis Shaw.
Trey Turner will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Ozzie Albies will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Sean Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sean Doolittle.
Yoan Moncada is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 10,
into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Joey Gallo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Joey Gallo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And a ball 1-0. His career line with Doolittle. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the National League 8 and the American League nothing. Yohan Moncada will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 10.
Joey Gallo is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Kevin Pillar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Keone Kela comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Carlos Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. And a changeup right down the middle. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Here's Buster Posey now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Popped him up. Moncada over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, John Harrison.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Kela, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. NL down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Kenley Jansen
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Gloved by Santana, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Escobar.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. And 2, here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
21, Jonathan Lucroy.
In there, strike one. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey's got it on to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The National League All-Stars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Strasburg is the winning pitcher of record. James Paxton only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious National League All-Stars. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. The National League now claims home field advantage for this fall's World Series. Final line for the American League: no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. Lost the boost to James Paxton. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.